Okay, welcome back to Tasty Kitchen. My name is Taya, and today we are talking grilled cheese. Now, you might be wondering why I'm making a recipe for grilled cheese, since it seems to be very self-explanatory, but a lot of people don't do grilled cheese right. I'm afraid it's true. So I'm going to give you some tips on how you can make the most badass grilled cheese possible, and then we're going to do two versions, a sweet and a savory, so that you can get inspired to create your own grilled cheeses at home. Okay, let's talk about grilled cheese bread. Now, you can use regular bread if you like. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want a really good hearty grilled cheese, you need to go for something a little bit more gourmet. So I made this fresh loaf of sourdough. It's actually a day old. You want a bread that is slightly dry, not like spoiled dry or completely stale, but something a little drier. That's gonna help crisp up your bread. Sourdough is perfect. It's a perfect loaf of bread. You don't want, obviously, one with lots of holes though, otherwise all the cheese is gonna fall through. So we are doing a sourdough bread, but you can do whatever type of bread you want. These are just tips to make the best grilled cheese ever. Now, we are going on to the spread. Bread and spread. Spread has to be mayonnaise. Ooh, you know I love my mayonnaise. Go for mayonnaise. Might sound weird to you, but it has a higher smoke point than butter, and so it's likely to crisp up and not burn. It's just better. I'm sorry. I love butter in almost everything. I put butter in almost everything. Butter makes everything better, as they say. Don't put butter on the outside of your bread. Mayonnaise will crisp it up better. If you want a butter flavor, put it on the inside. Spread it on the inside if you want. We're gonna be making two types of grilled cheese. The first one I'm gonna start with is a turkey, kind of like a turkey melt, just like butter, really. So, first things first, mayonnaise. Inside, and then we'll do the outside. Okay, just a light coating, mayonnaise. And let's talk about cheese for a minute. Okay, so cheese, you want a melty cheese, no doubt about that. Try to aim for hard or medium hard cheeses, and if you can, if you really want to go all out, do 3 cheeses. 3 cheeses gives you the best flavor. If you're doing 3 cheeses, opt for 1 soft cheese. Okay, so like a brie, whatever soft cheese you like. So we're gonna add some mozzarella, because mozzarella is nice and stretchy. That's what you want from a grilled cheese. You want to cut it open and it like stretches out. You also don't want to skimp out on the cheese. So grilled cheese connoisseurs say about 3 ounces of cheese per grilled cheese. So on this sandwich, we are doing a mozzarella, a cheddar, and then a fontina. Ooh, I love a fontina. It's like smelly, but it's so good. So we're gonna add a fontina as well. Make sure when you're adding your cheese that you add it to both sides. Whatever filling you have should be in the middle. Otherwise, it's not gonna stick properly. Once they're nice and cheesed up, you're gonna add whatever else you want. You can do a traditional grilled cheese just with this if you want, but we're gonna add some turkey. It wouldn't be a turkey melt without the turkey. And then we've got some Dijon mustard, and then we have some pickled mustard, which I pickled myself, and a little bit of shallot. I'm gonna add that on. This looks so good already. Fold that up. We did bread, we did spread, we did cheese. Now we're gonna do heat. Everyone cooks it too high. It's a low and slow. You're working the baby. You don't want to burn it, and usually what happens is people overcook on the outside and the cheese hasn't melted yet. So you want to cook your grilled cheese on a low to medium heat. And you want to lather on the mayonnaise. I mean, you're already committed to a grilled cheese. You might as well just lather the mayonnaise on. Now we put it in the pan. This guy's pretty full. Okay, once it's in the pan, you can mayonnaise the other side. Take a lid and place it over top of your grilled cheese. That steam will help melt the cheese that's inside the grilled cheese. So now we wait. We flip. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. A good press down is also welcome. You don't want to press down too much, especially if you have a lot of cheese, because it'll just spew out. Now we wait. Okay, our grilled cheese is done. So we're gonna remove it off the heat. Look at how cheesy that is. Huh? You don't wanna cut into it just yet. Let it sit just a little bit, otherwise it's gonna be a big mess all over the place. Our grilled cheese is done, and now we are going to top with some pickled peppers. Pickled peppers, or whatever. Picked up pickled peppers. Isn't that what they call it? Picked a peck of picked a peck of pickled peppers. I'm gonna say it just at that speed. Woo, look at the cheese. Can't talk anymore. Oh, that's how you do a grilled cheese. That mustard and shallot just cuts right through all of that fatty cheese. You can't go better. Okay, we're gonna do sweet here in 2 seconds. Okay, so we just did a savory grilled cheese, a traditional grilled cheese, but there's also sweet grilled cheeses. And well, I mean, they're not really sweet per se, but like they're more on the sweet side. So we're gonna do a sweet grilled cheese that has jam or jelly and some apples. You basically, I don't know why some people don't like sweet grilled cheeses, honestly. Like, you like cheese, you like fruit. When you have a charcuterie board, you have some grapes or some other fruit and you mix it with cheese, so why not just make it into a grilled cheese? I don't know. We have 2 slices of bread, and again, we are going to do mayonnaise, and then we're gonna add some jelly in the inside, or jam. You can also do just like plain berries if you wanted. We're gonna do a bit of jelly on the inside. And then, as per my tips before, you want to put the cheese on the outside of each side. So we've got some mozzarella, of course, and then we have some brie cheese. So this is the soft. It's going to make it nice and creamy. Very good melty cheese. Definitely want to go with the melty. And then we're going to add some apple. Now, if you don't want to do apple, or if you don't have apple, you can do pear. And then I usually like to add some thyme, but I don't have thyme, so I'm going to do some fresh basil. Put a little tiny bit on the inside. And then I'm gonna finish, because we like 3 cheeses, most flavor, with some fontina. Again, you can do whatever you want, honestly, for your toppings. These are just ideas to get your creative juices flowing. That is a packed grilled cheese. Again, top with some mayonnaise, and you want low heat again, and then we're gonna place this in the pan. Give it a little push down. So we'll be back in a minute. This one's done. We just mayonnaised both sides. It's ooey and gooey. Oh yeah. I like to add a little bit more jam on top, just when I want to take a bite. It's so good. Cheese and jam, cheese and fruit. So bloody good. I hope what you've taken away from this is a few quick tips on how you can up the ante on your grilled cheese game, as well as get a little creative with how you make your grilled cheese. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, guys. Thank you.